Evening, we're back on the beach after a month off with no matches, not for me anyway. This is the first match of the second series, so this is the Summer League with Norfolk Angling Club. And if you saw the first season, which was the Winter League, then you'll know what to expect. Loads of anglers booked into this one for the first match. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I'll let you know after the draw. Just managed to get here before it's getting dark. We've got a northeasterly blowing in, so there's a little bit of a lump on the sea, as you can probably see, and you can probably hear it as well. But that means it's going to be a chilly evening. We're fishing the tide up, and I'm going to approach this series a little bit differently. So I've left all the scratching rigs, 3-hook flappers, everything at home, chopped them all up. So I'm just going for the big fish in each match, and we're going to see how it goes. Obviously I'll document what everybody else is up to and what's getting caught on the beaches, and at the end of the match, as usual, we come back up into the car park and we'll see what's been caught and where. So we're at the end of February, and Kelling Beach is quite a deep, it's a really popular match fishing location. And yeah, I don't know what to expect here, but I'll be trying for the biggest flatfish at some point. I'll also be having a go for the biggest roundfish. So it's going to be bigger hooks than you used to seeing me use. And we are going to hopefully, you never know along here, you could get a winter bass, could get a codling, could get a dogfish. And certainly there's a good chance of a big dab or a flounder that's forgot to spawn and that sort of stuff. So you never quite know, but I'm going to approach the matches from a beginner's point of view. Really basic tackle, just a couple of rigs that I'm going to use throughout the series, and we are just going to go for those bigger fish and see if we can do any good in any of the matches fishing like that. I think the way to win the match tonight will probably be the 3-hook flappers that I've left at home, and small baits, and trying to pick out some rockling and some whiting and maybe a dogfish. But if you see any of the matches from last season, they're all on the channel, and generally speaking, I usually try and catch the best fish that are out there in front of me, and they might not be any good, but we shall see. But it's nice to get down here in daylight. We're going to draw our peg in about 20 minutes. I'm going to have a quick cup of tea and a chat with everybody else. All the same people are back here from last year, plus a few extras, because the videos have been helping to increase the numbers in the club, and that's all good. So yeah, hope you join me. We've got 20 odd matches. We're going to book in some open matches as well. I'm going to do everything I can to promote sea angling and get people more on the beaches and joining clubs and that sort of stuff, because it works really well and people like doing it, and once they're here they rarely leave. So all good. So a few more people to turn up, and then we are going to get up and running. I'll draw my peg in a bit, and then I'll see you on the beach. Right, just about to do the draw, and I did forget, I didn't know, but it's that's because I didn't look properly, but it's a pairs match tonight. So in a minute I'll do the draw and I'll be paired with one of the other anglers. It's a bit of fun, but I feel sorry for them because I'm going to try and catch a codling, and if there's not one there, then we're going to be at a massive disadvantage because of me. But never mind, it is what it is, we'll see. Right, time to draw a peg and a partner, it seems. Right, we've drawn peg 1, so we're on the end. I've drawn with Bob Sharp, so he's relatively new. He started fishing with us last season after watching these videos, funny enough, but he's getting set up at the minute, but you'll meet him throughout the match. So I've told him I'm just going to go for a big fish, so we're on a pennel rig, and I'm going to load up with some blow lug, see if there's a codling or a bass while the tide floods in, and then as it gets near the top, we're going to try for a dogfish with a whacking great chunk of mackerel. So simple enough. And when I told Bob what I was going to do, it turns out he's going to do exactly the same. So we're fishing for the biggest thing we can catch and hopefully just get something sizable on the card. But it should be a good evening. It's a pairs match. They do them every so often with Norfolk Angling Club, and it helps to integrate the new anglers and get to know people. So works really well. We do it a couple of times a year, and this is the first match of the summer season, so good place to have a pairs match. But sea's calming down a little bit. There's still a bit of a lump on, you might be able to hear it in the background. But yeah, we're just going to chuck that in the sea and see if we can get a bite first of all. And Bob's up the beach a bit setting up. We're on the same peg, so plenty of time for a cup of tea and whatever. So but yeah, we'll get kicked off and then I'll bring you back, and if anything happens, and probably even if nothing happens. But first cast of the summer season, end of February, here we go. Right, first casts are in the water. I'm with Bob. Say hello, Bob.
Good evening.
Alright, so you're going to be with Bob for the next 3.5 hours. We're going to do our best. We're not here to muck about though, are we, Bob?
No, we certainly aren't, boy.
No, we're going to try and catch something half decent. Everyone down to the right of us, I could just about make out with a headlight. They're on free hook flappers and they're fishing for little stuff, but we've gone pennels, hoping for a cod. So if we come last, it's joint blame, which is nice. But yeah, you're enjoying yourself with the club scene, aren't you?
I am, love that.
Yeah, that's the main thing. But we'll give it our best shot tonight, and at the end of the day, no lives lost. So Bob's there, we're on the same peg, I'm just to the left of him, and yeah, hopefully one of them rods will rattle in a minute, but you never know. Fishing in February. Right, I just had my first cast on the beach, and the bait came back pretty much as I chucked it out, so no good. But hopefully Bob's got a bit more luck. Got anything, Bob? No. Oh dear. Not a good start from peg one, but I don't know what's happening up to my right. Not a great deal of rushing around, but yeah, Bob's drawn a blank, so no good. But the tide's right down there, and the high water mark's about sort of 50 yards back, so I don't think it's really started flooding up the beach yet. And stuck a 5-ounce weight out there, and that's just half an hour, no good. Yeah, just the same. Keep plodding on, Bob. Yeah, well, something's got to happen surely. Okay, this is what we're here for. Jamie Childerhouse, next peg. What's in that bucket, Jamie?
A little spring codling.
Look at that. Cod. Have him out then, mate. Let's get him on the ruler. Beauty.
Lovely, lovely.
It's going off the ruler, isn't it? 44.
Yeah, 44.
Nice one.
Lovely.
Everyone's
well done,
in it for the same thing. Well done, mate.
Well done, boy. There you go, 44. Yeah.
Lovely fish. That's fat. Look at that. Beautiful codling. February, Kelling Beach. Right. Get back out there, Jamie.
Jamie, the bait, yellowtails.
Yellowtails.
Fresh out yellowtails, yeah.
Nice one. But in response to Jamie's codling, I've come back with a tiny little dab, and he's a bit of a manky one as well. But I did upgrade my bucket during the close season to an orange one to see if it improved the videos, and I bought a new camera, so hopefully the videos will benefit from that, especially in daylight. But I'll get this little dab unhooked, get him back in the sea. He's only caught in the lip. You can see the length of the worms is longer than the fish, or near enough, so no points for me and Bob for that one. But we're on the right trail, I feel, with the big baits, and just trying for that one decent fish, because yeah, that codling is a cracker, and it's been donated to me to eat for tea, because I don't think Jamie eats fish. So that's where we are. Right, we've had about an hour and a half now, and yeah, on the line there is another tiny little dab. So Bob and I are still yet to score. He's not very big, and he's not going to make the 23cm size limit requirement. So Norfolk Angling Club, the matches are all fish to size limits. If you've seen the videos before, you'll know them all. Yeah, 23cm for a dab, so that's not big enough. so we have to keep trying. But yeah, there are codling out there obviously, but next door have not been across again, so it might have just been a one-hit wonder, but I doubt it. Jamie's pretty good at finding the better fish, so see if he gets another one, and hopefully we can too. But as yet we got work to do, haven't we, Bob?
We certainly have, boy.
Right, dab number 3. They're all like peas in a pod, so about 21-22 centimeters, probably not big enough. But yeah, so fishing surprisingly better than I thought. But they like them lugworms and that pennel rig, but I need to catch something better. At the moment it's just not happening. I'm going to load up a few more lugworms, keep trying, that's all you can do. But there's 13 pairs fishing, 26 anglers, so be interesting to see. Down the beach you can see all the lights down there, so I'm sure by the time we get up into the car park there'll be some surprises caught, but at the moment me and Bob aren't doing anything magical. Yeah, but don't beat yourself up about it, Bob. As early days, mate. Have we? Yeah. Gonna catch a great big cod in a minute, but not yet. It's coming up to 9 o'clock. Bob and I aren't pulling up any I don't know what trees, isn't it? Well, we're not doing that anyway, but there's just a rattle on my rod, which is on the left hand side. Change of tactic, I'll put a whacking great lump of mackerel on a 2-hook flapper, 1 hook below the lead, 1 hook above it. So the one above's covered in worms, the one below has got a lump of mackerel on it, give me a chance of catching a dogfish. But at the moment, sea's just started to creep up the beach, although there's no danger of us having to move back yet. Yeah, we're just hoping and praying now. February can be dodgy, but as you've seen, it can be well worth it. Jamie got that codling. Who knows what's happened further up? There's probably a couple more, but we keep trying. And as the evenings pull out and the summer species turn up, hopefully you're going to see some bass, smoothhounds, thornback ray probably, more codling and flounders, and so it'll go on. So we'll be trying our best, and there's plenty of matches to go at, so you never know your luck. But we'll keep going for the next hour and a bit, and it's not over yet. Can't believe it, can you? I put whacking great bit of mackerel on there trying to catch a dogfish, and I've caught a 26 centimetre whiting. He's lively enough, I'll quickly unhook him and get him back in the water. But yeah, not really what I wanted to see, because the size limit for a whiting is 27 centimetres and he's just under. So yet again we've caught a fish that don't count. But at least we're catching fish, we're getting bites. I did see that rattle on the rod tip, but it's not the dogfish or codling I was hoping for. Nonetheless, we're putting the bait in the right place seemingly, so we'll keep going. We've got an hour to go, and I thought I'd better just show you this, seeing as we're right at the start of the summer season. And yeah, the committee, so to speak, have sorted out a bit of new work, and we've got new match cards, and that's there, but we haven't got anything on it. So another day you might see a few fish listed down that left hand side, but also there's a sort of timetable of dates and the venues we're going to be going at. I can't do them all, but I'll do most of them. And then on the back of that sheet there is your length to weight table. So it's mostly catch and release, unless you want something nice for tea, which I occasionally do. And yeah, simple as that. But yeah, that's all set up, and the venues are all chosen. There's about 5 of them. I'm nothing to do with the committee or selection of venues or anything like that. I just fish the matches and do my best to promote what's happening and cover the matches. But yeah, they basically all sit down in a pub somewhere, sort out the venue, relative to the tide, so they try and get it right as best they can, and that's where we go and fish the matches. So list there, so next week's at Trimmingham, then Clyde, then Munsley, then on it goes all the way along Norfolk. So, well, all the way along the whole of Norfolk coastline really, by the looks of it. But yeah, out to go, and Bob and I are struggling. But there's plenty more matches to go at. Obviously, if you like the channel, you'll decide for yourself whether you want to subscribe or not, but be grateful if you did. And then apart from that, yeah, hopefully we're going to catch a fish in the next hour. And then what normally happens is I film what's happening in the car park, so it gives everyone an idea of what's getting caught and where. And yeah, works quite well. It's done all right in the past, so that's the format. So we'll see how it goes. Tactics aren't really working. A big old lump of mackerel aimed at a dogfish has got another white in. He's a bit smaller than the last one, but we've had a few fish tonight. It's been quite pleasant really, considering the wind's northeasterly. So not ideal, and no cod on the beach yet, but can only keep trying. And yeah, we've got plenty more matches where it can come good, so stick with it if you want. Anyway, I'll keep piling the worms on, but it's not helping. There's another little dab, about probably 17 centimetres if you put it on the ruler properly. But yeah, we're still catching, just not what we want. But thoroughly enjoyable evening. Nice to be back on the beach. Couple of casts left, and then we'll get back up in the car park, and all will be revealed. 26 anglers, amazing turnout on the 27th of February. Yeah, be interesting to see what got caught. Just to prove that there is a bigger dab in the water, Jamie's come over. He's got one 23 centimetres, so that's right on the line, big enough to count. Well done, Jamie.
Thank you very much.
So that's good. So yeah, I think you've done all right with the codling, but rumour has it there's a bigger bass up there somewhere, so never mind. But you'll do all right. There's always one cast left.
Yes, definitely.
This is good anyway, Jamie, because when you have grandkids, they'll be able to watch this in 20 years' time and see what their old man really liked doing.
Yeah, I'm a boy as well.
Well, yeah, and your son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he'll be here in the summer fishing anyway,
Yeah,
won't he?
he'll be here in a couple of months' time.
Yeah. No, nice. Well, I hope it warms up.
Yeah, definitely. Get some of these bigger bass out.
Yeah, who are you fishing with? Dave Sycamore?
Yeah, Dave Sycamore.
How's
yeah.
he getting on?
It hasn't carded nothing. There's plenty of little fish about. But
Yeah.
that's about it.
Well, same here, so. No, but there is a bass up there, isn't there?
Apparently so.
Yeah, so.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
But tough night, definitely.
Yeah, never mind. Well done on the cod anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, me and Bob have got one cast left, so all the remaining worms are going on this, and we've got to just try and have a fluke. Bob said to me he's never come last, not in a club match. Oh, he's got a white in, undersized, never mind.
No.
Doesn't matter, so you might come joint last tonight with me, but
I ain't blanked anyway.
no, you ain't blanked and it doesn't matter. There he goes. Back in the sea. Fight another day. That's that. Right, last cast is in the water, and we have got literally 5 minutes left or something. But yeah, not been brilliant for us up this end, but you can't help that. It's just nice to be on the beach having a go, and yeah, we'll keep coming back for more. I gather there's been a couple of decent fish along the match length, so we'll go and find out in a bit. But yeah, personal aims this summer series, I'd like to stick on the big fish route. I'm going to try and get some so that they stick to the cameras and look good on the videos, give people an idea what can be caught. But as the nights pull out, I'll be pegged in the middle of the match length, and I'll be able to get an overview of what everyone's doing. So hopefully the videos will improve as the daylight improves. But yeah, I've really enjoyed doing the videos, and if I can get it up to 1,000 subscribers and help Simon and Roger and Nathan and everybody else who helps run this club get more anglers on the beach, so it becomes a really successful, which it's now doing, then that'd be good enough. And hopefully other people around the country and the other angling clubs will benefit from it as well. So yeah, it's the quickest way to sort of become a better angler, I think. Just join a club and keep fishing the matches. And yeah, right, I'm going to reel this in 5 minutes, and unless there's a £5 cod hanging on the end of it, we'll see you in the car park for the results. See you then. We've just pulled the last cast in, and we've got a 25cm dab. So me and Bob have not blanked. We tried our hardest, but we have managed to get a 25cm dab on the last cast. He's took a massive load of lugworms because I was trying to get a bass or a cod or something, but nonetheless we've got one, so that's good. Yep, not all lost.
No.
Yep, that's it.
Right. Lights, camera, action. Right, welcome back. It might be February, but this is the Summer League. We start as a celebration. We did it as pairs, and we invited Kev Spencer just to make sure we got him on the sheet. Right, so 12 teams. If you've done the maths, 24 people, 2 in a team. Right, in 12th place, can we have a roller drum? Chick and Kevin, 12th place.
Welcome back, Kev.
11th, Bob and Pete Simmons.
Hey.
Well done, Pete.
10th, lost it, Ian Childerhouse and Neil.
Well, Neil, where are you?
9, Dave Mattox, Mike Topping. 8, Pete and Pete Kerr and Steve Medler, 31.8. 7th, Kev Green, Rob Ford, 43.
Well done.
Well done. Just record that. Kev Green,
Blank.
6th position, John Catchpole Julian, 49 weight point, 6th position.
Well done.
5th position, Roger and Mark, 56 weight points for 5th. 4th, Jack Topping and John Spalton, 76 for
Top 3.
top 3. Oh, I just love this bit. Simon and Leon, we came 3rd, Leon. Well done. Well done, Leon. Saved our blushes. In 2nd place, Dave Sicklesmore, Jamie C, 104 points. Now that's
well done.
Class act. And in
Well done,
1st
Jamie.
position, an unnatural pairing of Dwayne and Nathan, 144 weight points.
Well done, well played.
Well done. My beautiful assistant will now go to the winnings.
Alternatively, I will.
Nice one. Cheers.
There you go.
Yeah, it was worth coming, wasn't it, for that?
Well done, mate.
Right. Biggest flat. We think is a share. Anything bigger than a 25cm dab? No? So that's Ian Childerhouse and Dwayne.
Yeah.
Well done,
He's
mate.
going to be a profit centre.
Cheers.
And then we come to the biggest round. Jamie Childerhouse thinks he has it with a 45cm codling, but he has to share it with the 45cm bass. Nathan Jury.
Well done, boys.
Well done,
Well done, boys.
All right, Gus.
No.
No food.
Right, do you want to do a lucky peg?
Yeah.
I think we can just run to a lucky peg. It's the only thing we're going to win. Oh, look at that, eh?
Come on in, who's picking?
Go on in.
Brian.
Straight out the top.
I'll edit that.
Does it kind of as
There's
being?
children listen to this video, you know.
You're
Upside
right,
down,
mate.
you couldn't see it.
There's children listen to this video. hang on.
So you got a split. There you go.
There you mate.
I wouldn't give it to him if I were you.
Yeah. You do the fishing, I'll do the pulling.
Well done, boys.
Congratulations. So not only winning, you get the peg as well. Lucky peg. Right, next week is Trimmingham, and it's a singles match for all you little singles out there.